course, those lighter cattle need feed and grain prices are high. Now Pell and Richard Brock join us from the Agribusiness Desk for a look at where things are headed.
Richard Brock, Brock Associates, is our guest here at the Agribusiness Desk. Richard, let's talk a little bit about this corn market, because the corn market has been something else. We don't know how much we have. We know we got a great demand, and we don't know what the price is going to be.
Well, to begin with, the August crop report's been out for over a week. History shows us the August crop report hasn't been very accurate in the last 5 years, so we really don't know where we are. We know we have a very poor corn crop in the eastern corn belt. There are actually some nice, good areas in Ohio, but most of it's not. And the question is whether or not the good areas of western Illinois, Iowa, and Nebraska, and southern Minnesota will offset some of the very poor areas. But at this point in time, I think the market is trading on the yield that the USDA has out there at about 153. I think that's probably fairly accurate. We're at 154. We'll probably swing 3 bushels one way or the other before harvest. And of course, everyone right now is concerned about an early frost.
Well, they got all that, but then we do have a demand. The demand has not went down. It's actually increased.
Well, I don't know that I would agree with that.
Oh, really?
Exports have been relatively soft. We've seen some ethanol plants switching from corn to wheat. We've seen a lot of livestock rations switch to wheat. I think you're seeing substantial rationing of corn right now, and I think that's what's holding this market down. I mean, we're not up all that much from the August crop report. Corn was up a dime this week. And I'm not saying that it can't go a little bit higher, but you have demand resistance at these price levels, and you're going to see substitution, just like the cotton farmers seeing substitution of polyesters for cotton at these high price levels. The law of economics has not been repealed.
Well, that's probably not right. But then somebody like China, who are the most skillful buyers of all times, are trying to figure out a way to get that price down so they can buy what they're going to have.
Well, that might be some people's opinion. Having just been to China, I don't necessarily agree with that. They want to be self-sufficient in corn. They want to try and get the reserves built up, but they're not going to be, in my opinion, never are they going to be a huge buyer of corn from the United States. They're a huge buyer of soybeans, they're a huge buyer of cotton, and they're going to buy some corn from us, but 2 million metric tons of corn is not a lot of corn now.
Okay, thank you very much. Richard Brock, Brock Associates, our guest this morning here on Ag Day. We'll be back more in a moment.